Winston Churchill remains one of the most iconic leaders in history, not just for his indomitable spirit during World War II, but also for his distinctive, personal habits that set him apart from his contemporaries. Among the many stories that surround Churchill, two stand out: his well-known fondness for alcohol and his highly unconventional work schedule. Together, these traits paint a vivid picture of a man who defied expectations and lived by his own rules. Churchill's relationship with alcohol was legendary. From a young age, he developed a taste for fine spirits, and as his career advanced, this preference became an integral part of his daily routine. Brandy, whiskey, and champagne were his companions through long nights and stressful days. It was not uncommon for Churchill to begin his morning with a glass of whiskey and soda, a ritual he claimed helped him face the challenges ahead. Throughout the day, he would often indulge in more drinks, whether savoring a glass of champagne at lunch or unwinding with brandy in the evening. Despite what some might consider excessive, Churchill maintained a sharp wit about his drinking. He famously quipped, "I have taken more out of alcohol than alcohol has taken out of me." To him, alcohol was not a crutch, but a source of inspiration and comfort, a tool that helped him navigate the immense pressures of leadership during some of Britain's darkest hours. Remarkably, those who worked closely with him often remarked on his ability to remain lucid and effective, regardless of how much he had to drink. For Churchill, the ritual of drinking was as much about camaraderie and morale as it was about personal enjoyment. But Churchill's eccentricities did not end with his drinking habits. His work schedule was equally unconventional, reflecting his belief in tailoring his environment to suit his needs. Unlike most politicians and statesmen, Churchill was not bound by the clock. He often began his day working from bed, surrounded by piles of newspapers, official documents, and correspondence. In this relaxed setting, he would dictate letters and memos to his secretaries, sometimes still in his pajamas, his ever-present whiskey and soda within arm's reach. Afternoon naps were another essential part of Churchill's routine. He believed that a brief rest in the middle of the day was key to maintaining his energy and focus, especially during times of crisis. These naps, often lasting an hour or more, allowed him to work late into the night, a habit that proved invaluable during wartime, when critical decisions could not wait for the morning. Perhaps most famously, Churchill was known to conduct meetings from his bathtub. He saw no reason to interrupt his train of thought simply because he was bathing. Trusted aides and military advisors would gather around, sometimes awkwardly, as Churchill issued orders or discussed strategy, all while submerged in hot water and surrounded by clouds of steam. This unusual practice became the stuff of legend, a testament to Churchill's disregard for convention and his relentless drive to get things done, no matter the circumstances. These habits, his love of drink, his flexible approach to work, and his penchant for conducting business in the most unlikely of places, reveal a man who was unapologetically himself. Churchill's routines may have raised eyebrows, but they also contributed to his resilience, creativity, and effectiveness as a leader. In the end, it was this unique blend of discipline and eccentricity that helped him steer Britain through its darkest days, leaving behind a legacy as enduring as the man himself.